Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Oracle Reiki spiritual healer. And I have been talking to you all week about situations that causes a flood of confusion in your life. Attacks that will need to be purified and cleansed. Situations where you should cleanse your body and purify yourself from negative energy. So God gives us these means in order to cleanse us, not just to use Wudu and Ablution in order to cleanse the physical body, but we also have means and rituals in order to cleanse the soul, deep penetrating cleanses. So these are the types of cleanses that I have been giving you here on this channel. This is why I have given you a progressive method that, the herbs, the herbs of the field, the garlic, the lentils, things that we eat in our body to help cleanse our gut out, the garlic, the onions. I've given you the egg cleanses here on this channel in order to understand, for you to understand that those deep cleanses are necessary in some situations in order to remove certain types of attacks, in order to remove certain types of, unclean spirits that are around you, that have been dispatched to you, that are attacking you. So we want to make sure that we are using these types of cleansing methods, these rituals given to us from the holy books. And again, there are different kinds of cleanses that you can use that are progressive. There are certainly different kinds of waters, purifying methods. If you're not purifying at this point, as chosen ones, then you are, opening yourself up to the negative energy. You're opening yourself up to the attacks of the shayateen, those spiritual narcissists who don't want you to move forward in life. And, when people have started to cleanse with me, and they have, actually called me on the phone and say, this is the first time that I could feel that oppressive spirit lift off of me. This oppressive spirit that has been attacking me. Because we have started to use what God has given us, what the holy books have given us, in order to purify those attacks that they have laid tricks for us on the ground. And again, I've used the brimstone for that. And brimstone is just another word for sulfur. And I have given you multiple ways, of cleansing yourself. When my brother and my mother passed, and I was in the room with them, and I had to touch the body and things of that nature, then I had to purify myself. I had to purify my entire body. I had to wash my hair. I had to pray. So when we are understanding that certain things and certain higher spirits that have attacked us, it has to be purified. You cannot scream at it. Pleading the blood of Jesus is not going to work when these spirits have been dispatched to attack your health, to attack your internal organs, to attack your finances or your relationship. Speaking in tongues is not going to work, or shouting at it is not going to work. Palo Santos is not going to work with these types of negative entities. These types of entities has to be cleansed from your mind and your body. Being in proximity to the narcissist. Walking over certain tricks that have been laid for you. And I thought that I would, give you these examples in this week of ways that you will have no choice but to purify this type of negative energy, this type of attack that has been upon your life. And in many cases, it is people that you have known, the dysfunctional families that have dispatched these negative entities to your life. These negative entities that have been attached through generational curses. It will have to be purified. It will have to be cleansed. There is no way around it. unless you have decided that, you're going to stay with the entity. It's too hard for you to cleanse this negative energy. You're going to cling to the earth. You're going to, to stay with the food that the entity is giving you, the meager life that he is giving you. You're going to sell your gifts over into the entity, and in that case, then, have at it. So we have this understanding. The holy books have been given to us in order to remove the negative energy, in order to, make sure that we have an understanding that God sends down the blessings from the heavens. When it rains upon us, it is a way of cleansing us from negative energy. It is a way of cleansing us from those attacks. It is a way of cleansing the earth from those types of negative energy. And I have been giving you these examples all week long. And I wanted you to have this so that you have an idea of what has been being carried out in your life. Because if you're not purifying the energy, then that negative energy is growing in places in your life. And these examples that I am giving you, it will give you some time to come to an agreement, to come to a reckoning that these attacks need to be cleansed, and it will give you time to, get your money up so that you can reach out to me to purify these attacks, these higher spirits, to unattach these negative entities that have been dispatched to your life throughout your entire life, to your finances, to your health, to your children, to your relationships, to the people that, you have been attached to as friends, on your job, to different kinds of psychic attacks upon your mind to keep you bound, gagged, and tied. It will have to be purified. There is no way around it. And so I wanted to give you, because you can use, for Christians, you can use the 51 chapter of Psalms in order to cleanse yourself and purify yourself from that negative energy. You can use also the herb that's in the 51 chapter of Psalms, the hyssop. But I also wanted to give you, one of the cleansing verses from Surah Al-Baqarah. I've been in Surah Al-Baqarah all week long because, God has had me on fire. I am really, on fire. I'm really ecstatic about cleansing you guys. So, we have Surah Al-Baqarah 222. And it states Allah loves those who purify themselves. And it's linking the physical cleanliness to the spiritual growth. Okay? And we have this as an understanding. We also have, Surah At-Tawbah, 9 and 108. Praising those who purify in mosque, highlighting that purity involves body, clothes, spiritual, and cleansing from sins like polytheism, vanity, all aimed to draw closer to God. So this is what we are intending to do. We do not have the understanding. We cannot, live in darkness with what the entity has given us, with what our slave master has given us. We cannot say, you've been washed in the blood of Jesus and these types of attacks are going to go away. No, that spirit that someone has put in your food is going to be with you, and it's going over in your life right now. That negative energy that your husband has, put in your food is in your gut right now. It's going over in your life right now, where you can't keep anybody, where you can't, move forward in life. You're stuck in the past. Your finances is being drained by someone else. They have taken your finances. Someone is controlling your blessings. Someone is controlling your children. Someone has stagnated you so that you cannot move out from around them, so that they can, keep tabs on you, so that they can monitor you. Okay? So these types of attacks where people have stunted your growth, where people have stagnated your feet and they've laid tricks for you, where people have sent the evil eye to you. And you need to, you need validation from the narcissist before you can move forward in anything in your life. Those are attacks upon your mind. Those are attacks upon you with the evil eye. Those are attacks and hired spirits that has been hired to oppress you, so that, you have to have permission. Okay? So that these types of attacks have been carried out in your life. And if you do not purify them, if you do not cleanse them, if you do not heal them, they will be carried out in your children's lives as well. So I hope that you have received this message today about cleansing and purifying your surroundings, your space, your home from negative energy, negative attacks, and negative spirits. Please reach out to me in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe to me. Leave a comment for me. Donate to my channel. Book your one-on-one sessions with me or your life coaching sessions so I can acclimate a gift to your situation to remove that negative energy and those entities that have been hired in your life. I thank you so much for your support. I'm High Oracle, Reiki Spiritual Healer. Assalamu alaikum.